Hello, all you greasy, grimy groupies. Not Sugar Pants here in the office, and I have some new content that I'm going to be farming. We're going to do a blind box opening of a very specific product. We'll get to that in just a second. But first thing first, I want to make sure that everybody knows this is not sponsored by the company. They did not give me any free stuff. I have bought all this stuff on my own after finding it at the toy store. It's probably not a well-kept secret that I am a big kid. I love toys. When I was a kid, toys were not something that we got a lot of because we were a little bit on the poor side. And they just had to go to other things. So there was always a lot of fun stuff that I saw down the toy aisle. And I don't not for one second saying that I did without. It's just there was a lot of stuff that I didn't get. And now that I'm an adult and I have a lot more disposable income, I like to make up for that. So toys, action figures. I'm always going through the toy aisles or going to toy stores if I get the chance to, just to see what's cool. You know, kids nowadays, it's like, what are they into? There's a lot of toilet humor. And strangely enough, there's a little bit of that going on today. So one of the things that I do love are blind boxes. There's something about buying a product that you know what's in it, but you don't know exactly what's in it. And I don't know. I don't gamble. This is about as close to gambling as I think I get. But I love when you look at the box and it tells you all the things that are possible. And it's like, ooh, I'd really like that one. Is this enough of a gamble for that 1 in 13 try? So I was going down the toy aisle about a week ago, and I saw this display case for this product that I'm going to be unwrapping today. And they had a little display that showed what it is that you're actually getting. And I thought, that's so hilarious. So I bought one. What it is the Zuru 5 Surprise Mega Gross Minis. And it's this little capsule. It's almost gachapon, sort of. And inside it's supposed to be 5 different things. Well, I bought one and I opened it up and I was like, this is hilarious, because the little figures that they showed, they reminded me of stuff that I had when I was a kid. When I was a kid, we had a lot of gross stuff, like the Garbage Pail Kids, trading cards and stickers. And we had some of these little things. They were parodies of products that you knew, but they were grossified or whatever. And I really loved those things. So these things are actually 3-dimensional little figurines and everything, and I'm just like, that's awesome. I've got to get me some of these. So I got one, and I opened it up, and I want to go through a couple of these that I actually got. And we're gonna try. I've got a couple of cameras going. I don't know if the second camera will work, but we'll see if it does anything there. There we go. We'll just set that up here. So the first thing I got here was the Smelf on the shelf. And I'm going to take some pictures so that I can get some real detail, because these things are incredibly detailed for as tiny as they are. But you got the little box, and it's supposed to be a parody of the Elf on the Shelf. And the writing going into this is just top notch. With real eggnog fart scent, smell the joy of Sniffmas. Sorry. Merry Sniffmas, every butt-tea. B-U-T-T-Y. For years, families all over the world have enjoyed the magic of Sniffmas with their Smelf on the Shelf. Deck the halls with toilet paper and flies. It's a silent but deadly night. Hide your Smelf anywhere. It doesn't matter. It stinks so bad that everyone will sniff it out and vomit with joy, even the cat. Warning, do not leave Smelf on the shelf near milk and cookies. Do not place near open fire. That's great. I love that. The other one I got was the Ice Cream. This thing is awesome. You got the brain on top, you got the flies, you got the eyeball hanging out. This thing's grotesque. This is in the children's toy aisle. I love it. So it's basically an ice cream bite me, may cause brain freeze, ha ha ha. And then you go on the back and it's very tiny font, so I'll have to use my macro lens to get some of this, but sometimes reading these really hurts the old eyes. It's got nutritional values and everything. I'll put a picture of that up on there. And it says eyeball milk, eyeball pus, eyeball crust, and how much of your daily allotment there is. But the one that I got that I thought was really fantastic in that first one was this Yo Pus creamy and thick pus-filled goodness. This thing is so disgusting. I love it. I mean, you've got the nasty, rubbery yogurt coming out. You've got the maggots on top. Look at that. That's awesome. You got the little bent spoon over there. But if you really look at it very closely, and let me put up a picture, you've got this horrible little girl popping her zit into a bowl of blood and pus. It's just... And it's like with vitamins A, C, N, and E. Cute. Let's see. So Yo Pus always hits the spot. Let's face it, no other yogurt has that thick, creamy, disgusting pus flavor that makes you want to pop and never stop. Made with real skin oils and hormones, only Yo Pus is packed with vitamins A, C, N, and E. And then there's the nutritional facts. Pimple pus, 110% of your daily allotment there. Cyst pus, 85%. Need to work a little bit more for your cyst pus for the day. Other pus, 73%. Skin oils, thickeners, blackheads, whiteheads, clogged pores. Warning, may contain traces of dairy pus. I don't even know what that is. What the hell is dairy pus? That's disgusting. I love this. This thing is going on the shelf. So that's what we're doing today. So I'm going to set these aside. And so I bought a few of these things because I was able to find them on clearance. They're trying to get rid of these things, so they're cheaper. I bought one, and then I found another store that was selling them for like half price. I'm just like, yoink, give me a few of these. So we're going to do an opening here of this one. Again, this is the Zuru 5 Surprise Mega Gross Minis. And when I looked them up online and took to see what was going on with it, there's supposed to be like 40 individual things. I have 3. That's exciting to me. So let me, we're gonna just start peeling this open. And the one thing I did notice is the plastic wrap that they use is a little fragile, except for when you need it to be. So hopefully the microphone doesn't mind the crinkly paper here. But yeah, when I was a kid, I was all about all the gross stuff. Like I said, the Garbage Pail Kids and all that. There was another thing, like we had this one, it was gummy boogers. They were just little gummies about that big, and they were, just green. And they just tasted like green apple. But, the packaging on it was just a bunch of mucus monsters running around. It was disgusting. I was a kid, and I loved that stuff. So I love that the gross stuff is still getting representation. So I started thinking, well, why don't I just do a box opening of this, and we'll do it for the channel. Why not? It's all trash and everything. So we got trash toys now. That's awesome. Okay, so first things first, we open this up, and we get this is the packet. This is the catalog, and I'll go through that here in just a second. But for now, we'll just set that aside. And then, we have the slime logo. That's a parody of Prime. I did take a little bit of a look, and I noticed that Prime has a product in here. I really hope I get one of those. But for the most part, I don't know what else is in there. I've just seen what I have, and then I saw on the website they had a Prime bottle that was like spewing out just nasty grossness, and I'm just like, well, that's not even parody at this point. So I'm hoping to get a slime bottle. So we'll set that there. Actually, I should orientate these to the camera there. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh, we have toilet slime. Brown toilet slime, and on the back we have lovely pictures of shit coming out of the toilet. That's awesome. I'll play with that in just a little bit. So when you open up the box, it comes in this little plastic baggie, and it even has like little handles. That's adorable. That's so cute. So inside we have several of these little packets, and each one has a different item in it. And I think that's everything. So we'll set that aside. And I know everybody's going to start saying, look at how much waste there is. Don't worry, it's all going in the recycling bin. It assures me that it's all recycled material. It's all going in the recyclable bin. So let's start with this one. We'll start with a small one here. One thing I think is I think every single packet comes with a little magnifying glass. Is that not doing anything? Ooh, wacky drunk vision. Ooh. It's 3 a.m. and I'm starting to look good to all the ladies at the bar. Anyway, so you get a magnifying lens, which makes sense because some of this stuff is very, very, very tiny. Okay, let's do this one first. So we'll open up the packet here. Oh, it looks like we got some brains. Oh, we have a kidney surprise. That's hilarious. So instead of the Kinder surprise, that's awesome. I'll get a picture of that. That's so gross. Oh my God. So we've got guts coming out of this top. We've got 2 kidneys there. That's hilarious. So it stands up on its side like that. Okay, so let's see. A gross treat and a toy? You gotta be kidney me. That's the surprise you get when you open a kidney surprise. Made with real organic meat and awful for the taste you liver for. And the excitement of opening up that cheap plastic toy will always get your heart pumping. The treat for everybody. Let's see. Non-nutritional facts. We have used kidneys, gunk-filled guts, roadkill, organ offal, spleen juice, unknown intestines. That's awesome. And it just stands up just like that. Look at that. I'm having way too much fun with this. This is so stupid. All right, so let's move on to the next one here. All right. What do we... Oh, that's funny. They're even taking pot shots at themselves. That we have the Lou surprise poo vibes. Can you find the rare? And I can't see the rest because it's covered in shit. So I actually am familiar with the toy that they're talking about, but this is basically what I just opened. And I'm like, good for you, Zuru, for taking a shot at yourself. There's a lot of these little toys. So there's this one that I saw in the toy aisle, and I actually did see this one. It's a little baby doll figurines and everything. And I don't remember what it's actually called, but there's look at the detail on this. There's flies, there's shit. Lou surprise, over 10 turtly awesome surprises. That's so funny. It's even got the little zipper pull on the side, so where you open the whole thing up. That's great. That's great. They're even making fun of themselves. That's really awesome. Okay, so we got one more, and whatever it is, it's on a stick. This is Budinsky's Poo Nut Butter. Oh, that's so gross. That's so gross. So it's a jar of peanut butter, but not with shit coming out of the top. It looks like we got a lot of peanuts in the poo. It's just the dumbest fucking shit, and it's all going on my shelves. I'm gonna find a spot for them all. So we got the plunger and Budinsky's Poo Nut Butter. This is so funny. God, the font is so tiny on some of these things. We have non-nutritional facts. Poop, 175% of your daily allotment. We have poop and sugar, 99%. Unknown poop, 89%. Toilet paper pulp, 83%. That's a lot of TP. Sewer sludge, 46%. 0% peanuts, and 0% other nuts. I don't know. I think that label is misleading. That definitely looks like there's some nuts in this poo. We got the little toilet paper roll on the side with the, what is that? That's with the smashed, I think that's a cockroach on there. These are so awesome. These are great. Let's see. Was that everything in there? I think that's everything there. Yeah, that's awesome. So, yeah, if you see these, check them out. This is the second series in this one. So I completely missed out on the first series, but there's if there's two series, then there's probably going to be a third one now. So be sure to check this out. Again, it's the Zuru Surprise 5 or 5 Surprise. They actually do several of these, but they have one that's gross. 40 to collect, and on the cover they have Batella come. That's great. I feel like a kid again. I love this. This is such stupidity. So great. Awesome stuff. Look for it in a toy store near you. So until I greet you again, we'll do another. I got a few more of these, and we'll do a couple of them, and maybe at some point I'll get the process down and everything. But be sure to like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. We've got more reviews of trashy movies coming on the way. This is just a fun little side project just to keep things going. So until I greet you for the next nasty nugget, whatever that be, whether it be a gross toy, a video game, or a trashy movie. Y'all have a great rest of the day, and we will see you next time.